relates to your mind and soul.
Yep. So, yeah.
How are you, sir? Good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
I'm doing well. And what
That's
about
good.
you? Everything
Yeah, I'm
okay with
also.
you? You
Yeah,
had
I'm
your
also doing
breakfast?
well. Thanks for asking. Yep.
You had your breakfast?
Yeah, I just done that.
Yeah, I was asking you, have you had your breakfast?
I just done with that.
Okay. So, Mr. Mallikarjun, and this is your 49th session at Clapingo.
Yep, you are correct. Yeah.
Hello, are you able to hear
Uh,
me?
yeah, I can able to hear you. Are you? Are you able to hear me?
I can hear you, but you have to speak, so I'll be able to hear. So this is your 49th session.
Yep, you are correct.
So how were the sessions that you have already taken? Were they helpful for you? Have they improved your speaking skills?
Yeah, of course. It has been great improvement that I can say. I mean, most of the tutors pointing me on the areas which I need to improve. They highlighted the areas which I need to improve. I'm also following the
Yeah.
suggestions that I got from the tutors.
Okay. So, Mr. Malik Rajan, my name is Syed Rizwan. I am the tutor speaker here for this session with you. And so far, I have done more than 2,000 such sessions at Clapingo. I belong to UP and live in Lucknow. So, can you tell me a few things about yourself? Then we can
Okay,
start with the other business.
sure, sure. My name is Mallikarjuna. I've been working as a software engineer for the few years, and I'm here to improve my speaking skills. I'm based
Okay.
out of Andhra Pradesh.
You are from Andhra Pradesh. Okay. So, for this session, our topic is spirituality.
Okay.
Okay. So, before we get on to that, tell me what is meant by the idiom holier than thou.
Can you come again? Sorry, I'm not able to hear you.
There is a phrase which goes like holier than thou, holier than thou. Do you know what it means?
No, actually.
Okay, so I'll tell you now. You don't have to uh, ponder too much on this. It shows if somebody uses this phrase holier than thou, then that person is showing some moral superiority.
Okay.
Okay, the persons who pose, I'm using the word pose, as a spiritual person, they behave in a holier than thou manner.
Mhm. Understood.
So, what does the word spirituality mean to you?
Mm, spirituality is something more than that we are thinking. Of course, I mean we need to assume something is there, and we need to believe in that. So to live happily. So yeah.
Do you think it is related to religion?
No, no. I mean not religion, but again, it's something related to our heart. So the feelings that we are going to have. So it's all about heart and our inner feelings.
Okay. Do you look up to some spiritual leader?
Mm, no, not really, but I heard some names. um, that one I'm not able to recollect the name, but some Guruji is there, right? He's always talking about spiritual speeches. So
Okay.
I have some idea, but I'm not
You're
following
not
at all.
sure of his name.
Yep, yep, yeah,
Okay. So you can just
yeah,
forget
yep, yeah.
him. So what do you do to feel spiritual? And when do you feel spiritual?
At the moment, I don't have any thoughts to feel something about spiritual. But sometimes, like when I feel low, obviously, if I look at some older people and if I came across the situations that are happening around me, right? These days, like even 30-year-old, 40-year-old getting heart attacks and right. So when I look at those situations and news, I feel somehow like, I mean, maybe you need to look at something like this spirituality.
So why is it only in adversity one feels spiritual or resorts to spiritualism? Why only in adversity? Why not when you have joy and happiness around you, or you feel that way? So why don't we feel spiritual then?
Uh, in joyful or happy moment, I don't think. I mean, we even get the thought of spirituality and all. So we simply celebrate that and we forget right after that. So when we are in low, I mean, we again like we get the chance to look at right what's this and what's actually going on with us. So then that phase only I think. Most of the people can think of this kind of spirituality and all. So maybe some maturity has to be there to think of these spirituality and all. But these days, like even a lot of people are doing yoga and meditation. So at the time during those classes, even tutors are helping them to think in a spiritual way to be happy, right? So
Yoga doesn't have any connection with spirituality. Yoga is just a system of exercise to make the body fit. Okay, but spirituality relates to your mind and soul.
yep. So I mean, yeah, maybe meditation. If not yoga, maybe meditation is something.
Yeah, meditation, you can say. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
So, do you think spirituality is important for human beings, well-being?
Yep. So definitely, I can say yes. Since we are living in a, I mean, a period, right, where we are comparing each other, and so we are actually forgetting about our what I can say. Uh, we are actually forgetting all the things to get money and
Okay.
to live happy. But whereas like if everybody can aware of spirituality and what's going to be the end goal and why we are living, so all these questions are going to come into mind, right? So at the time, like maybe we can think of what's going on, why we are living, and what is humanity. So maybe these kind of areas also we can think of and we can realize somewhat, right? Then so
So, have you ever felt truly spiritual?
sometimes like when I'm seeing some videos, so I think so why that person is really without any ego and without thinking a lot. So these days, like a lot of younger generation is struggling with stress and overthinking and tensions, all these, right? So I thought like maybe if we can put some efforts related towards spirituality, maybe we can overcome all these areas. So when I'm listening some speeches around that from Sadhguru, yeah, I can say Sadhguru and other personalities, big personalities, maybe we can learn something right around that. So uh, we have to be happy by the end, but many people around us, they are actually trying to get something towards money and properties and all, right, fame. So in that way,
So
like, we are actually forgetting the
what
main.
what do you do when you feel spiritual? Do you do something or just sit down and think? What do you do?
I actually try to recollect what I did and what's going to be there for me in future if I live like this. So that kind of ideas and thoughts I'm going to get. And yeah.
So what are the benefits of spirituality?
Spirituality, yeah, as I said, maybe we can overcome the disabilities that we have, like overthinking, stress, and egos, and so liking something really. Right. Sometimes, like, we usually like, this is what that I want. We build something around that, right? So that's kind of ambitions and goals. Maybe we can take it as light.
Okay.
If, yeah.
Which habits can make you more spiritual?
Mm, Habits in the sense, maybe I can think of starting our day a bit early, like around 5 a.m. or so. I mean, having some exercise, meditation like that, and reading some spiritual books and reading some books, something related to our habits, and maybe we can improvise around that.
Okay. So now, Mallikarjun, can you form a few sentences with the words that I give you, using the words that I give you? Yeah. So first, you make a sentence using the word meditate.
Meditate, okay.
Yeah.
Mm, we can have the habit. We can actually meditate on daily basis as a habit.
Okay. We can meditate at many places to be happy.
Yep.
All
Okay.
right. Another sentence using the word soul. Soul. Soul.
Mm, so if anyone asks about soul, maybe we can say something like this, right? Soul is something, our inner thoughts and inner feeling. Um,
Okay. And another one, use the word concentrate.
Concentrate. So if we need to do meditation effectively, we have to be concentrate.
Okay. Last sentence you can make with using the word relax.
Relax. Sometimes, like, relaxation is also work effectively.
Okay. So Mallikarjun, all these words which we have, talked about, like relax and concentrate, these should go and add up to your vocabulary. But the purpose
Okay.
of having this exercise is to make your vocabulary stronger, which you
Okay.
need.
Okay.
Okay, you need to improve your vocabulary so that you are able to express in a better way. You
Yes.
don't have to search for words and then, divert to some other topic. No, you have to strengthen your word power by increasing your vocabulary, adding more and more words to your vocabulary. So all these words should add up to your vocabulary, and you can supplement that by reading. You read books and come across new words and work upon those words, like search for the meaning and when and how to use that word. Then only those words will remain in your memory. Just reading through, they'll not.
Okay,
Okay, then
understood.
you will be always hunting for words and they'll desert you. So you have to play around with words, each words for some minutes, then they
Okay.
remain with you. And secondly, when you're speaking, never be in too much of a hurry. You know, unless and until you become perfect in your speech, then you can speak fast. But just to overcome, you can say, your shortcomings, you don't have to speak fast. Be clear. The whole idea of speaking or holding a conversation with someone is that the listener is able to understand what you are saying. Okay. So speak clearly. Each word should be crystal clear. Okay. You have
Okay.
to practice on that.
Okay.
You
Okay.
have to practice, go slow. Don't be in a hurry. No, nobody is going to catch a train. You're not
Mm.
missing any train or flight. So relax and speak clearly and use the right words, using the right words. Okay. So that's all for now. Hope to see you again sometime. If you
Thank
have
you.
any questions, you can ask me or any.
Uh, no, I don't think. I think the feedback
Okay
is
then.
good.
Okay then.
Thank
See
you.
you and bye bye and have a good
Thank you.
day.
Sure. Thank you.